Skull moisturizer applied. Okay. Told you it would take me less than a few seconds to come back. Hi, chat. Ooh, I didn't do anything, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Did I do anything there? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Nothing bad happened. Everything is okay. The sock drawer, the wildfire in my sock drawer is under control. Nothing's happening. Nothing at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody has any idea what's going on, and that's good. That's how it's meant to be. You're never supposed to know what's going on. Ah. That's a good that face. It almost looks like I was flattened on one side of my face. Silly face. Many silly face. Hi, Rosie. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, I actually don't have this open. Where is that? There it is. Opening. Yup. How you been, Rosie? How the college do? How is college do for you? Horus. You showed your boyfriend Big Top? What did they say about Big Top Burger? I bet you they had a lot to say. Like funny and ha. Many ha-has were had. Endless extras options continue. Funny and ha. Oh, this audio is probably extremely loud here. I'll fix. I've noticed that I forgot that I turned down my audio because I noticed I was having audio peaks in stream at times when I got really loud. So I turned down my mic a teeny tiny bit. But then because I kept the audio around the same volume as before, it's actually causing problems. So now I'm going to turn it even lower than before. Just a wee bit lower. I'm doing well. I finished culinary in January and they were vastly confused. They were confused. Why were they confused? Was it because too much clown for them to handle? I'm the albatross across your clavicle. Good evening, Mr. Hyde.
Evening.
Are you by yourself tonight, sir?
Gala is coming. After his shift. It's pretty empty here.
You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong?
Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here.
Oh. It was mostly Steve. Steve is very confusing, but amazing. Amazingly confusing. Oh. 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 I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I'm always put myself in the barista and the coffee shop. I put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. By the by, chat, I am glad to announce that Mr. Skids is a bit back on their medication. Not by a lot, but a little bit. Just a little bit. And it's not by much. But it's very, very helpful to be able to get what they need. So it's been a very productive day, that's for sure. Yay! It's technically they got some from family because they have the same exact thing as a family member. So yeah, they can actually take something because they've been in the dark and in the
Past
shadows.
Games 123 asked me, what is the exact amount of licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Ah, the old Tootsie Pop conundrum. A question more elusive than the reasoning behind the design of the multipler. Much like trying to find a comfortable seating position in a Lotus Elise. It's a deeply personal journey. One might as well ask how many times I have to bang my head on the bonnet of a Reliant Robin to get it started. It's impossible to provide an exact number. It varies from person to person, much like the MPG figures on a Lamborghini. Just enjoy the ride, or the lick in this case, and don't overthink it.
Just give it a lick and don't overthink it, Chad. Nudge, 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 wink, wink. The AI is just insert car. The hell's the hell's a multipla? The hell's a Lamborghini? Yay! I have some left over from when I took it. You can have it. What did you? Was that from the bits that didn't transfer yesterday? You are, Jack, you are, at least are the size of a Tic Tac. Or at least your brain is.
Seek fluid intake.
You just gotta stretch.
You know, I came here without the fluid intake. That's what I was looking for. Just like, wait, no, it's not over there, not over here. The fluid intake is weak. Your brain is small. No, you do not. That's just the. That's like that's the whole like short people thing. You probably have the teeniest, tiniest one. Drink water. Water. By the by, I watched a documentary on the making of Outer Wilds, and it was so interesting because the people who made Outer Wilds, the group, they are kind of fresh out of college for game development when they made this. In fact, the guy that originally came up with the idea for Outer Wilds, he had all of these ordered elements that he created during his time at the college that turned into the game. He has been cooking on this idea for years. They were working on this idea, and eventually they started combining idea after idea and actually turning it into a legit game, bringing more people onto Mobius, the game development company, as they progressively made the game. It's so great. The shorter you are, the bigger your dick looks. True. I trip people when I turn around. Pulled an all-nighter last night, and the only thing keeping me awake is a 4-hour nap and energy drink. Oof. I can feel that. The shorter you are, the bigger your dick looks. They cooked. Yes, we'd be talking coffee, as well as talking about Outer Wilds last night. I'm not giving any secrets to that game if you didn't want to watch it nor play it, but I just wanted to let you know that there was a lot of ideas that were on the burner that were reused. So that's one of the things they say. If you ever have an idea for a video game or a story, never let that go, because you'll never know when you'll use it later in life. You'll never know. As long as you're in that field. If you're not in the field and you know you'll never actually get to it, but you want the idea to survive, yeah, go ahead. Tell somebody that you trust with the idea. But other than that, you should always keep your ideas in mind. And I've got ideas from back 10 years ago that are still in my mind. So it's kind of like the writer of Sword Art Online when the first thing they make explodes, but it turned out good. What do you mean? Are you saying that Sword Art Online is good? You're built like a saucer. You're a flying saucer. I'm the albatross across your clavicle. Oh, Outer Wilds is good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just don't let if you make something interesting and you want to keep it, keep it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're right. If you stop at episode 12, it's great. After that, just never come back. I stopped watching it after episode 3 or 4 because I was like, I know something bad's gonna happen. Anyways, hold on. Let me go get a hydrate really quick since y'all wanted me to get a hydrate. I'm gonna put it on the just screen for a second. For a millisecond. All right, I have another Snapple today, chat. This one's different. It's another one of the elements flavors, but this one is air, quote unquote. It's not actual air, but it's air, quote unquote. It's prickly pear and peach white tea. Hold on, we're taste testing this bad boy. It's not bad. I'm just kind of trying to discern the flavors. I can taste the pear, the peach. The peach. At first, it was really pear tasting, but then the peach kind of came in, and I can see why they called it air, because it kind of has an airy taste. It's not. It's kind of tingly like taste. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like this weird. It's like like a mild fruit and a more sweet fruit combining to give it more of a tang instead of like an overly sweet flavor, one of the other, you know what I mean? Any show is a harem show if you're brave enough. Yeah, generic ass harem show. Yeah, it did. I need to watch the abridged version. I only watched the first episode because at that time, that was the only thing that was out. But yeah. I want me too, Rose. I want a season 3. I am not coming for Snapple. I didn't like it that much. I think it's good. But it's a little overly sweet. That's why I don't usually buy Snapple, because Snapple is just insanely overly sweet. This one's just a mild oversweetness, and it's not that bad comparatively, because there's less sugar in it than a normal one. I still wouldn't buy this a second time. Unless I bought this and watered it down. I literally watered it down with water. Something Witty Entertainment did such a good job. Yeah. I miss the good abridged series like the SOA and Dragon Ball Z abridged. I think there was a couple times that they tried to do One Piece, but they didn't do a very good job. But because they were kind of just beginning. But the problem with a bridge series anymore, the rules have changed. The way that YouTube works and everything, the rules have changed. You know how hard it is to get away with a bridge series anymore, regardless if it falls in the terms of service or not? Because YouTube runs their fucking channel like they're farting onto the keyboard. Yeah, Arcturus, I agree. Yeah, Snapple is a good, both on those. On Hellsing Abridged and Snapple is a good mixer. I can't watch other abridged series. I feel like they're just trying to do DBZ. Well, that's nowadays. That's part of the problem. Everybody tries to copy, you know, Team 4-Star anymore because of their wild success. But the problem is that they need to be themselves, not DBZ, TFT4, or not TF4. Yeah, that's Team 4-Star, TF4. But they don't. They don't get it. Like, the olden days of, like, a bridge series was, like, really a Wild West. You had all sorts of people doing all sorts of things back then. There was just so much. There was a lot of competition because the laws and the rules of regulations back then were different. So they had a lot of more diversity. Nowadays, everybody, because of Team 4-Star, everybody just tries to copy, and I feel it. You can feel it, and I hate it. It's because they should do something different, but you know, different doesn't get money. That's just about with any media nowadays. Look at gaming companies as a whole anymore. They don't want to do anything different. Different doesn't make money. But then meanwhile, you got games like Outer Wilds breaking insane new ground. They literally said in the thing there, the thing that they had to break so many rules, so many stock standard rules for game development, and make it on the fly. Like, they had to test over and over and over again to see if things would work because they were treading new ground. And that, to me, is amazing because they went kind of with the Mario Worlds route, but instead they went with something completely different where the worlds were more fleshed out, bigger, more interesting. Mario Galaxy relied on those flying through space, jumping off planets, stuff like that, the unique style of it. Whereas this game's more relying on the exploration and the idea of breadcrumbs and learning what you're supposed to do. But what is Team 4-Star's formula really? A bridge version of the show with jokes running on one time? No, Team 4-Stars, yeah. That's the problem with what people don't understand with Team 4-Star's formula. They think it's just joke. But if you truly watch the abridged series, they take things in like really long areas. Like they sometimes completely change characters. Or in some places, like in the Cell games, they completely removed characters. You know, those horrible, useless trio that ended up being in the cartoon. Freaking, what's his name? Toka, whatever his name was. He removed all of them. He went through every single scene they were in and deleted them. That's crazy. That's a long time of editing, by the way. I'm an editor myself. You know what? Trying to do something like that, it's a nightmare. You will be spending hours and hours cutting them out and filling the areas with new background. Yeah, he B-russed them. He just fucking killed them outright. And that's what a lot of abridged series don't do. They don't commit. They just take the footage and place over lines over it. They don't go above and beyond the Call of Duty to make the jokes work or, you know, get creative with it. Team 4-Star got creative with a lot of things, especially with the movies. They went like that. The last movie they ever made, which was literally just Christmas. The character was Santa Claus. How ridiculous is that? That's crazy, but funny. I mean, you don't get that from most of these abridged series. Yeah, exactly. Again, Hellsing was Team 4-star, but SAO was totally different. They were doing a good job. Yeah, they not only are... Well, I watched the commentary on the entire series, by the way. I watched Team 4-star's commentary on the whole thing. Like, every episode, I watched it. And, like, they really pulled in some big names to voice act. They got real voice actors. Not just some, like, Fiverr guys that need a couple of bucks. They pulled some real names that ended up either going into real voice acting later, or were already in the major scene of voice acting for, like, animes and cartoons and stuff. They like were really good and very picky. But they were already really good voice actors already. They had been doing this before they started Team 4-star. Taka, I think, was the one that started with Lupin the Third. What's his name? Lanny. I think it was Lanny. He started with Yu Yu Hakusho, and I forgot what. No, Takahata is the one, the crazy Canadian. I forgot. That's the wrong person. I forget what he started with, but he started with something else. Yeah, he does amazing work too. He, like, his Nappa, like, "Hi, Vegeta, how's it going?" And then him
being Ultimate Cell.
as well as Bug Cell. I feel like I am really close in voice with Takahata the most when it comes out of the three. I'm able to do more closely Takahata's funny voices than any of the other characters like Vegeta or Piccolo. Yeah, he's a VTuber now. Yeah, yep. And and by the way, I never knew this, but he had a drinking problem. He had a major drinking problem, which I had no idea about until he beat it though. He's been sober for like 6 years now, I think he said. So that's good. But yeah. There's Taka, who's the VTuber. There's Lanny. Which one's Lanny? I can't remember which one Lanny is. Is Lanny the one that does the video editing and Trunks? Or is Lanny the one that does Vegeta and like 15 other characters? Yeah, I remember. I watched those too. I watched Takahata's cut before he ended up working with his old buddies there on doing all of them. Yeah, Lanny's Vegeta. Okay, so that's Vegeta, Piccolo. Lanny was the one that did Yu Yu Hakusho. They're the ones that did Yu Yu before. So they already had experience in the field. I mean, I guess all of them did, but yeah. It's just like, they're all phenomenal. And, I mean, they were in the field when they began with, and but they still were really unpolished. Again, you can see it through the beginning, through like the first season. They were very unpolished. They were still getting better at their craft, getting better equipment. It wasn't until like season 2, where the Frieza saga and all that, that's when they really started hitting their stride and getting really good with the jokes and the timing and the microphones. And then season 3 came along with Cell and the androids, and that was when they really hit their peak. They hit their massive peak. They did amazing things with the Cell games. New music, hiring musicians, hiring artists. They did so much. And I believe if it wasn't for the fact that they had some pull during season 2, they wouldn't have gotten where they got with season 3, I don't think. Because they had some pretty big names in a bridge series before when hitting season 2. Because they got none other than Little Karibo the man who did a bridge series of Yu-Gi-Oh to voice the legendary Frieza, and he did an amazing job. I loved any scene that Little Karibo did. Loved it. And I loved Little Karibo's abridged series. Little Karibo is one of the only people who ever did really good editing and voices for his abridged series. He did most of the voices. Like, especially at the beginning, he did like 98% of the voices. I mean, he's Joey, he's Yugi, he's Yami Yugi, he's even Tristan, he's like what's her name? I can't remember her name because she's worthless. Sorry, she just is. This Edward Cullen motherfucker. You know Arky would kill me, right? I know. I wish they did the Boo Saga, but I understand. Burnout is real. The burnout is real, chat. I've been there. What about Takahata? What do you mean, what about Takahata? By the way, they are my inspiration for voice acting. Well, I've always wanted to be a voice actor and all that stuff, but man, when they did their stuff, I wanted to be a voice actor even more. I should have pushed. Uh-oh. Is that a gun? Yeah, that's a gun. See what I mean? They did the boo bits, yeah.
I see. Anyway, I need to order something.
What do you want to drink tonight? I totally flubbed that line.
Do you have any blood?
We're not that kind of establishment. Sorry, sir, but we don't. You derpy motherfucker, I don't play Lethal Company, you don't watch Coffee Talk. I was talking about DBZ Abridge, and he helped in a bridge series like Helsing. Oh yeah, he's literally freaking Alucard, Takahata. That's the reason, there's a reason why, Cell and, Alucard were not in the same screen at the same time because their voices are exactly the same. He's not sexy enough to be a vampire, I know. Edward Scissors looking hands, motherfucker. Make me a coffee, you bitch. I'm sorry, we're on a roll. I'm in a very good mood and a very, like, sharp mood. I'm not, like, foggy anymore, so. Masako. That name sounds so familiar. What did they do? I know that name. I've heard it before. Isn't that... Wait, isn't he the voice of, Yeah, he's the voice of, Goku, yeah. I was gonna say Goku and Gohan. Yeah, Masako is awesome. He's great. If you, like, really blur it, his head looks like a circumcised penis. You sound like you did a key of coke. No. We're just back in action is what we're doing. He does really good what ifs. I've not seen. Oh wait, I have seen a few of his what ifs, like with when they do it with Team 4-Star, like when you know they do the Super Dragon Ball Super voiceovers. Oh yeah, I think that's where I originally came. Where I originally came from too was Team Fortress 2 back in like 2007. With the meet the teams, like meet the sniper, meet the heavy, all that. That's where that bit me in the butt. That bug.
Come on, did you think I was serious?
Oh.
Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter.
All right. Ginger green tea. Do we have that? I don't know if we've made that before. We've had a green tea latte, but not ginger green tea. So it would definitely be ginger and green tea. Very warm, very bitter. I'm just seeing very warm, very bitter. They both seem exactly the same, so I'm just gonna hold on. Let me do one more test. It's not very warm when I do 2 green teas, so we'll brew it this way. Oh yeah, little Karibo. Yeah, little Karibo also inspired me, very much so, with Yugi's voice. The Yugi, hey Yug, Brooklyn Rage, nah. That stuff and whatnot. I miss that. Yeah. Screw the rules. I have money. Your drink is ready. And he's just got... Little Karibo has such an amazing range. I mean, like, even back then, you had a hard time hearing the difference in between voices. Like, you thought it was different people. Oh, very nice, Rose. I almost called you Rust. Because I combined rose and dust. Very warm and hot are different.
Let's see. Good.
Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking...
Ask away.
You said you're here for work?
Yes. For a couple of weeks.
You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you?
Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... mundane. What's the word? Drab? Something as honorable as that.
Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about?
I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as horrible as working in a hospital.
Then what is it? Papillon's theme? Yeah, that one guy from the movie where it was like the big scary bug monster. I think I know what you mean. He-Man should be an adult Gohan without making it sound like Goku. What? He managed to do an adult Gohan without making it sound like Goku. Yeah, he did. I really want a sunbeam to shoot him. Illegal tacky makeup trade.
Guess.
Well, I have already looked over here and saw that you were a professional model. But apparently the game doesn't realize that I've looked in here already. Part of the Lost Angels Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Edgy teen shit.
More or less.
You befriended a startup founder. So I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency.
I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend.
Then what do you do?
I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model.
Didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. So I guess it makes sense.
You want to know a secret?
So long as it doesn't get me hunted by, other vampires, vampire hunters, werewolves, none of that nonsense. Memory of a goldfish. But he is. It's explored more in hibiscus and butterfly. Make me have a completion of a sun-bleached Coke bottle. Make me have the completion? No, it's... you said something else. No, the fuck he does not. I know what word you're going for, and I can't think of it either. Literally, just looked up what he does. Do you travel the world? Sure.
Those ads for anti-aging skincare products.
No way.
Vampire models.
Well, if the shoe fits, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense in a world like this where you have vampires who never age. Why not use vampires that never age? Complexion, that's the word. Yeah, I understand.
We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's.
We tried it the nice way. Now we do it the Skip's way.
At the bottom of a lake.
I love doing like freaking normal Zarbon voice.
Was that a duck I just heard? I do believe that was the space duck, sir.
But if you fucking say so, buddy.
But we don't have those annoying, pointy ears. Which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age?
Isn't that false advertising?
Don't be naive. Truth is the matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just a framing the truth.
I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Hey, translation? No, it doesn't work. I bet you. Translation, he's full of fucking shit, and so are they. 2 billion years. Just like Steve.
Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years.
Wow. Hey, is that Gala? Oh, it's Freya, of course. Oh. Zarbon, I swear, has the same voice actor as Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh! I know. I love fucking... I love Little Karibo's Pegasus. I liked Pegasus's voice when I first met him from the Fun 4 Kids dub.
Yugi boy. Kaiba boy.
That might have been the gay energy inside of me for the longest time that I had no idea about. Fuck, she laughing too. Damn, homie, got all the pip bros laughing. Got the whole crew laughing. To be fair, have you ever heard of a vampire who didn't have the same sexual beliefs of the Greeks? True. When you get that old and you become like that,
You kind of start exploding things. I was just supposed to help my voice actor. Just help.
good evening. Can you please be a... Hold on. Good evening! Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person, if you can. That is a weird one. Her and a big ass noggin and her manned hands. Look, her hands are almost as big as his. I swear to God, she could just, like, cripple his hands by squeezing them. If you live 2,000 years old, you haven't tried some shit. What's the point? Exactly, that's what I mean. The facility. Who is that? Meryl Vixen. Meryl Vixen, welcome to the facility, and thank you for downloading me, MalO. We are actually, by the by, we're at 982 followers now. We are this close to getting to 1,000, which is awesome. And speak of the devil, Twin White Tiger, thank you for the follow, and thank you for coming into the facility. Santa gave me a freaking nightstand. Santa's a joke. Still can't believe Santa gave me a sweater when you got fucking hetero. Whoa. Mechanist Vice? Thank you for the follow and welcome to the facility. Santa gave me a gun. I had to say it in that way. Interesting. That's weird. Three people followed all at the same time. Use it on me, pussy. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. Got a ton of kitchen stuff, pots, pans, knives, dishes, etc. I could use some of that myself. You don't mind, right, sir?
No, I don't mind.
Yeah, read that again, but in a pirate voice. Yar. I was waiting to see if you would do more piratey voice. Yar, use it on me, you pussy. They're the baby Babish line of knives. No.
I'm pretty sure I saw you last time I was here.
You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey.
You look very happy. Any special occasion?
Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has 2 states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir?
I'm a model.
And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shite. 30 years of modeling? That's a long time.
Not for me. My current license in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling.
Holy fudge.
Usually I'll work until it's the grandchild.
That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Freya.
So he said if he's going by generations like that, this man is way older than he's let on by a lot. He said he's like, oh, are you from
Games 123 asked me.
Hey, Archer.
Make fun of this shitty vampire with the silhouette of a circumcised penis, please. Well, ain't that a sight? That vampire strutted out looking more unfortunate than a one-legged dog in a coyote tussle. Seems Mother Nature played a cruel joke, giving him a shadow that'd spook a nun and make a ghost laugh.
Yeah, I'll give that a 6 out of 10. Could have been better. If we were going by burn standards. But yes, speaking of, how many follows does that put me at? Hold on, I'm refreshing real quick. Just to see. Well, Arthur isn't known for humor. This is true. Well, we are currently at 984 now. Really? Really cool. That's awesome. I just can't believe we're that close to actually getting to 1,000. Every time I look, it feels like there's like 3 or 4 new followers every day. Not from just streaming, just outside sources from like YouTube and stuff. Arthur is good at unintentional humor. He's also known for dying horribly. How's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck on the need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah. I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet without coffee. I would think warm. We need warm. That is not warm enough. No. Warm. We need sweet. That brings me up to some warm and some sweet. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. He's known for dying horribly. Freya definitely looks like the type of person to unforgivably kick your ass in Mario Kart. Oh, she absolutely would. I haven't played Mario Kart in like 15 years, so... A list of ingredients. So tea, honey, and ginger are both warm and sweet, but not very sweet. Hold on, what happens if I do honey and honey? We just don't... Oh, I lemoned it hard. I lemoned hard there. Very sweet, but no warmth whatsoever. What about green tea? Still weak. That seems like the better take is that. Unless... Yeah, absolute no warmth to it whatsoever. A lot of sweet, but no warmth. I feel like that is our best bet. Oh, that actually added warmth. But it has no sweetness to it. I feel like that's our best bet. Hot cocoa. She said she wants warm. For some reason, cocoa ain't warm. I don't know why. It's just not. I'm guessing because it's ginger. See, now it's not sweet at all. It feels like the best one here for the most points is warmth with honey and ginger, where they get 6 warmth, 4 sweet, or you get... Oh, actually, this is better. With 2 honeys, tea with 2 honeys, this has even got 1 extra point in sweetness comparatively to just 6 points in warmth. Yeah, you would... It says hot cocoa is warm. Tea has caffeine in it. But she said she just didn't want coffee, not caffeine. A red snappa, the drink, not the fish, is pretty much a Bloody Mary with gin instead of vodka. Sounds better than the Bloody Mary anyway, in title at least. Well, maybe if... And better tasting. Maybe if you made an actual hot chocolate instead of giving her a chalky bar from the fridge, it'd be fucking hot, Malo. Hey, don't blame me. I'm not the barista here. That Malo is the barista. Yeah, I don't like tomato paste. Not in a drink form. Add mayo to everything. I don't think mayo is a thing. I think this is our best bet because it's really sweet and it's warm. I think when they say warm, they also mean spicy. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make her a tea with 2 honeys. Honey tea. Serve it. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end a day. Glad you liked it.
So you're a writer.
That's why you use tomato juice instead of paste. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like tomato juice. I love tomatoes. I love tomato sauce. I love tomatoes raw. I love almost anything with tomatoes in it. But tomato juice and no. Nope. Something wrong when it turns into a liquid. I don't know why, it just does not work. You're a degenerate, Jack of Hearts. You're the most degenerate person I know currently. Hi, Thorn. Welcome to stream.
What a story, Mark.
Yes. Hello, Twin White Tiger. Thank you for both for coming in, by the way. I think you followed, right, Twin White Tiger? Or was that a different White Tiger? But, I have had a V8 before. And there's some, I don't know. Yeah, V8 kind of sucks for me. I'm not gonna lie, I don't drink it. Oh yes, okay, I was right. Fun fact, Freya Tattoo is a reference to the late creator's favorite Final Fantasy game. I knew it! I called that. I called that the last time I played this game. I called it. I was like, that looks like Red's tattoo from Final Fantasy VII. I called that, and I was right. Wait, the creator is dead? The only, that's a 9. The thing is that, wait. I think it was Red 13 was their name. Yeah, no, that's wrong, because it's Red 13. Because the reason why they have the acronym 13 was because that was Hojo's number. He put numbers on all his experiments. Or ones that were successful in his eyes. So it's Red 13. No, oh wait. No. It's 1 X and 3 I's. 13. Yeah, I'm right. 100%. See, look. Red, XXI, or XIII, and yeah. 13. That's number 13. So, would that mean that their favorite number is, or their favorite one is 7, 8, 9, 10? So their favorite one is number 10? 10 was okay, but I wouldn't call it a masterpiece. I mean, the fighting system was really good, but the story, man. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't know why. Shut up. Final Fantasy IX actually is great. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite Final Fantasy, actually. I prefer 9 over 7. 9 is not all edgy and stupid. I love 7. Don't get me wrong. I still love 7, but it's got way less edge. And it is very heart-wrenching. No, you're blind. No, you're mom. You're a hot dog. Is the creator of this game a woman, by the way? Women go crazy for Final Fantasy X. Well, I got it wrong, so... Smear. I got anime uppercutted. Yeah, 8 does have the gunblade, as cool as it is. Though, that game is confusing. The storyline is all over the place in that one. I have bad numeral numbers in my head. Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now.
Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing?
It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. You gotta love the anime, like, face. A week straight? That's insane. Excuse me, what? Jack? What do you mean? A friendly reminder that my Senate accidentally aired Tifa porn during a meeting? I mean, I understand, but at the same time, like, Tifa's like the character that has been sexualized for years. But still, what the? That's crazy. I've not heard of that. I forgot about that, but didn't they also publicly post the code for the Zoom meeting? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so inept. Overwatch meeting? I can see why that became a meme. Yeah, that too.
What's the genre?
Slice of life.
So, not fantasy or sci-fi?
I'm still not sure. It'd probably be normal slice of life.
You'll have tough competition.
You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in the world where only humans exist.
How absurd. It sounds a bit racist.
I'm not gonna say anything. That's the twist! This isn't about racial supremacies. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, probably will still appear anyway. Haters just gotta hate. That's the truth. Problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. Yeah.
How can there be racist without other races?
Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. I know this is poking at the fun of the real world. Don't worry, it's censored. Oh my god. How did they mess up this bad? Like, how do you mess up this bad? This was on a Zoom call? And this was, no, this was nationally aired, right? In your country? Where? Okay. Let's upset that her watch on her right hand because it's more obvious that she's left-handed because she has things organized mirrored to the other people. So she might be left-handed. It was live. Oh my god. I guess I'll show it. There's nothing. It's blurred and everything, so there's nothing here. But oh my good god. You gotta be some kind of like inept at computers to pull that one off. It was so lols ensued. Why? All you had to do was close all of your porn before you started the meeting. That's all you had to do. Why? Why? I know. It was a nice touch. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for, anyway. Painting the what-ifs. Close your porn hide, the bookmarks. Exactly.
That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy you a book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed.
Ah, thank you. Is that Gala now? Big boy man? Werewolf man? No, it's Lua. The character that apparently the creator has a boner for. Like during COVID online learning and teachers were sharing their screens where they straight up had bookmarks of porno completely visible. Exactly. Exactly. Hide your shit, stupid. Oh, wait. How does her voice sound? It was
Something like this. Just a little off. Just a little. Good evening.
Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going?
Great, thanks.
Lua, please meet Hyde. Oh boy. Here we go with this. Yeah. That's a good, that shovel face, hidden face. Shovel, I look like I had a brain moment. Cheese wedge face, furries. I was not aware of the creator's feelings for Lua. That's because you didn't check the art section of the game like I did. It's 80% Lua art. I'm not even kidding. Wanted to stop in and say hi, have a fantastic night, Malo. Thank you, Lily. When to flick your nose real hard. Blink. Sounded like a PC with BSOD. BSOD. What's that? I don't remember what BSOD means. Sergal, that's the one. People can have a favorite, oh say, damn it.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde.
And Hyde, please meet Lua.
Hi.
Are you by yourself? Clowns! No, we got clowns. We got clowns here. We're all good. We're not by ourselves. We got clowns.
Yeah. I just finished a meeting.
The blue screen of death. Yes. I did kind of sound like one, didn't I? Well, sometimes Malo sounds like a fax machine. I needed an escape from my coworkers. So I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming?
Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember?
I see the disdain in that eyes. Look at those eyes. Tell me that she is not having some shitty feelings right now for that right here. I got confused for DSOD for a second, which is Death Sentence 1 Down in Payday 2. I've never played that game. Well, we already have the rest of the circus in this fucking coffee shop. Hey, Gabe.
He's free to do whatever he wants.
Is everything okay?
To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh.
Oh, whoops. We shall fix that with a warm, dark drink, then. I don't know where dark came from. I haven't the faintest idea. Oops. I didn't mean to turn around. I meant to get out of your way, chat. Good
idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte.
Green tea latte?
Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Sorry.
Then a cup of green tea latte, please.
Green tea latte. Let's see. That was green tea and milk. Green tea, milk. Pour the milk, drink the tea. Never not do the drinking of tea. Malo can probably make a 50k bit modem connection sound.
Now, the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort.
You are really laying into penis head over here. That's a good one. I really love Markipliers. There's a problem here. First, add the green, then the tea, then the latte. That sounds like an angsty teen anime or anime the unit, hand unit. I do actually have that sound. Lamau, lol, even. No, it's lol, Lamau even. Oh dear. Jack and PewDiePie made so many of those, and I'm upset there isn't there is a more on the TTS, and there isn't more. Dick face. Yeah, a lot of memories. Many memories for me too. That's a good ones. Oh, the music. I was like, what is that noise? What's falling over? It's the song. The song is falling over drunk. Tuat sound. That sound brings back all of the memories. Lamfau. Your green tea latte is ready.
Thank you.
I don't know why I gave her this voice, by the way. I just went with whatever feminine voice I could think of for her.
I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming.
Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to move the world and to connect people's hearts. Acknowledge me, you streamer. Didn't I already acknowledge you? Memo, I sent you a couple of Tifa memes if you want to check them. It's hard to keep up with you sometimes. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, it's so... Since you're Italian, you seem to approve of this, so... Send the calzone into a space. I don't know what that even means. It means, like, what it pertains other than that it's just Italian stereotypes. Came for the Italian sausage, stayed for the gabagool. God damn it. Oh, her tits are massive. And everybody knows. Oh, why? Why is this so well made? Oh god, freaking Darkest Dungeon. Why is this so well made, and why is this Italiano? I smell a mallow. I smell a ruby.
Now stand back, I gotta practice my stabbing. No, please!
No, please! Oh, I know the artist on the last one, Mo the Almighty. He makes a comic I read. Ah! Ooh, interesting. What kind of comic? Being Italian is a double-edged sword. I can play in all the Italian stereotypes, but at the same time, I can play all into the Italian stereotypes. I can't do Italian stereotypes. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea.
Like, totally pretentious.
By
the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again after our last meeting?
Not that I know of. He hasn't.
Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused.
Please don't worry about that.
Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning?
Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend? We had a little fight a few days ago.
About what?
Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? I think when you get to that age, listen, I am like 35 human years of age. I'm at a point where a lot of things I don't give a fuck about. I still watch my tongue, but I will say things that I just genuinely do not care to say. Just like, whatever. When you're as old as probably a vampire, at that point, you're just like, fuck it. I want to know, and I want to know now. I don't care about your chivalry or your freaking society norms. Yeah, Freya does look shell-shocked. Bitch, if she didn't want people to ask, she shouldn't have brought it up. Exactly. Wait, what did she ask? Mr. Hyde is asking Lua about their boyfriend and why they're not here and blah blah blah. 90% of the world history, knock knock. Hey, it's Europe. They're barely drinking coffee in a coffee talk game. You better behave. Any Italians can make fun of Italians like cripples make fun of cripples. That's true. Cat girl mercenary type comic called Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. Wow. That sounds like something that, what's her name from Undertale? Not Undyne. Wow, I can't remember her name. Mostly because she's my least favorite character in the series. I can't remember her name right at the moment. That's how bad it is. I don't know. I don't like Alphys. Yes, thank you. That sounds like something Alphys would read. Hey, do you think a champion Pokemon trainer should know your phone number automatically? Alphys? I don't know about that one. Yellow slob. It's kind of how I think of her too, chat. Like, I know a lot of people who consider her cute, and all I look at her is just like, man, you are a wreck. You are just a downright wreck of a human, or not even human, a monster. You really need to get your shit together. I'm sorry, I don't like her that much. I don't hate her though. I just think she can do better. I bet she does. She has the otaku thing going on, so she probably doesn't take a shower. But yeah, while South African, I was reading in a history book, and under culture, it had one sentence. The South Africans are known for being exceptionally racist and sexist. Keep in mind, every other country had at least a paragraph. That is dumb, past games. That is insanely dumb. That being said, yes, That's true, but there's a lot more to Africans' history than that. I know all about like how African tribes were like always at war with each other, and the reason why a lot of African slaves ended up in America was because tribes would literally steal other people from other tribes and sell them to the white man. Very true. Where's that information? You know, I smell like pain. Hi, Ruby. You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place.
It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf.
The usual racial problems then.
Psst. Show some manners, old man. I mean, Lua is probably... she's not that old. I guess succubus don't age like elves for some reason. Doesn't make any sense to me.
What? I'm just following up on the questions you started.
It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close, and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with our relationship.
You don't sound like the most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this?
Succubi are good for research. No, I gotta say that in the right. Yeah, poor Freya. Freya's like, hold on. Succubi are good for research.
He said we should keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years.
Holy balls, you've been dating for 10 years behind everybody's back?
So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right?
Well, yeah. But what a relationship to move forward. But I want a relationship to move forward. I want a family.
Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you?
No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me.
Oh yeah, Lua, keep going. Shut the hell up. She can't, hey chat, she can't do any under the desk maintenance because her horns would end up getting stuck in the bottom of the desk. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I can be horny too, chat, when I want to be. I can do horny jokes. I just don't do them because, well, I only do them as well-timed stuff. I don't do them every second of the day. Hey, my fault that she's a succubus. You mean she'd be mounted under the desk? Fuck off. I can be horny too, but you know what? I have to say this. I keep forgetting to mention this. I'm demisexual. I can be horny, but I only get that way for certain individuals that I am romantically inclined with. I actually legitimately have to have romantic feelings to feel that way for another creature. I need an emotional attachment because that to me, like, I'm a monster, right? Chat, you see me, I'm a monster. And before the internet, monsters weren't cool. Well, they were in movies, but I guess that's movies. People didn't really think of like, oh yeah, sexy monster. Therefore, I want to bang sexy monster. And those people were considered outcasts. Nowadays, it's more regularly accepted. But back then, yeah, I did not get much attention. And when I did, it was negative. So I guess it kind of messed with my head. And now I'm demisexual. Yay, fellow demi. Yay, let's go. They can. You're gonna have to get the words yourself and quote me just to make sure. You might have to do a quick clip. I'm not sure which one you wanted to... Yeah, you wanted, of course. Oh, no space. It's, wait, it's quote ad. Quote space ad, not quote, space. You did it wrong, Jack. It's quote ad, not ad quote. I know, it's a little weird that way, but that's how the bot works. I can't change that, I don't think. Maybe I can, but it's work. This one. The one that Jack did? There you go. As much as I hate to see that go up, it is a quote, and that is within your reason and your power to put that up. So chat, how do you feel about MalO right now, today? How do you feel? On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about MalO? Comparatively to normal normally more normal MalO. No, not another one! No. No. Oh no, you did. Oh, I thought you added another quote. 9.69. I see what you did there. I feel like you finally woke up. I did. I finally woke up.
No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me.
What's the problem then?
It's not that simple.
His family will disown him.
Yeah.
MalO is a good floofy cryptid femboy. Kind of? I would say I'm half femboy. I'm not like full-blooded 100% femboy. Oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh no, no. I forgot that was a quote. Oh, only one other person has gotten that, and I forgot that was there. Oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh no, oh my god. Where is 100? It'll be there. You gotta, it's on a timer, by the by. Well, 100 is supposed to be there. I just seen it not long ago. It's on a... It takes time. There's a timer, so you can't just keep spamming it. I think it's a very short timer. It's like 10-second timer. It's just so people can't just come into stream and just get quote, and like rapid spam it. Lucky you're not getting bead right now. There it is. I am big. I am Big MalO. Coffee talk always ends up taking way longer because I end up interacting with stream and chat so much.
He wants to marry you, even if he was to leave his family.
Yeah.
Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks?
Especially after 10 years. You've been in a relationship with this person for 10 years? Okay, you guys are in a relationship and you've been in a relationship for 10 years, right? and you still love each other and you want to move forward with that relationship, he's the fucking one. He is the one. He is yours. You are meant to be. Fuck. If you don't have any doubts after 10 years, man, that you would, Jack over here like freaking, hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Steve, buddy, what are you doing? What wizardry was that?
I do whatever the fuck I want, Malo. Goodbye.
Fuck you. That's why I was laughing and also cursing him out because he did the 360. You asshole. Dick. Perfectly timed. What? I should have probably, when I clip that, I should have probably put a little bit more before the teleport. But just that was just so amazing. Such an amazing clip. 10 years on an elf is like a month. Elf time, I don't know. Maybe, but I mean, they should, if they're that much in love, then yeah. He's willing to give up his immortality for her. He wants to grow old and die with her. That's pretty powerful. Tentacle part, hun 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 hun. You cannot believe how much I love that clip. I showed it to everyone. Why are these quotes funny? Because I am funny.
Your ass, your face, what's the difference?
I glitched out there a little bit.
Your ass, your face, what's the difference?
Bendy's goo.
Just marry him. Make a family of your own.
It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible.
Don't touch.
Don't touch. Don't touch. What were you were touching Freya. Why were you touching Freya? Malo is about as funny as the average female comedian. All right. This is me. This is Jack. And now Jack is dead. Jack will feel the might of the Potemkin Buster one day. Sorry. That's not that funny. Oh God, I forgot. Oh, okay. That actually is funny. No, you say that's not. I say that's not that funny. Which one, Rose? That quote? I actually kind of like that quote. I'm about to get auto-zoned by this beam of light. If you ban me, I didn't ban you. No. She was higher by... Well, that's just because of perspective. The game's doing a perspective thing. That ended up in my last video. That quote actually ended up in the last Outlast video that I made. That's on my YouTube. That you can find right here. Right here. Hey, shameless plug. Why did we take that as an insult? Because I've heard people insult the average female comedian before, so I took that as an insult because that's been an average insult for a very long time. Yeah, it's very insulting, and not only to, it's not really more insulting to me, it's insulting to women comedians.
If he regrets his decision one day, abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice.
Lua.
Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him?
Yes, no, maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far.
From what I can see, you're the problem here.
Oh! 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 That gut punch. Ooh. Hun. He is bad at picking on me. He really is. I take it I can roll with a lot of punches. Jack hasn't really. I usually, if Jack gets really bad, I have banned him before. I want to go rematch Gunpowder Milkshake.
Funny!
Not funny! John Mullooney. Oh, there's not a lot of things I would like to squeeze. A lot of them neck shapes. I love that quote. Way too blunt. Yes, I did say that. I was very angry. That was during the, not just the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach stream, that was the Chaos Mod edition. I was so mad. You have no idea how angry I was. John Maloney is a female comedian and he's hilarious. A dick is neck shaped. I didn't talk about no dicks. Necks have, necks kind of do this kind of shape most of the time. They kind of curve in like, yeah. That's the shape I want to, when I was out there playing that game. So mad. I wanted to do a Homer Simpson. Choke the boy. Hot damn, 35 streak. Cinder out here with the heavy lifting. 35 streams in a row is no joke. 35 steak. 35 steaks. I could use some steak right now. It's cylindrical. It has veins and one. It's barely cylindrical, except for his. His looks like a fucking dick. But most humans' necks and fluffy creatures' necks are not like that. Some are just a straight line up and down. Most of them have the curve because of the neck meeting the shoulder. Unless you're a One Piece character, then you can just say fucking goodbye to your neck. You don't have one no more. Thank you for the pets, by the way. The stakes have never been higher. Dude, quotes. So I don't mind that quote being quoted. If you need to go back and clip it, go right ahead. I actually am proud of that line.
You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial inconsolation, might as well ask for world peace.
Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's?
I love him. Of course I do.
My pleasure, friend. Cinder is good bean. Apparently, you're getting a lot of quotes today.
Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are.
Well, that's difficult. So, you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have? That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know.
Some are.
No, they're not. Hell no. Hell to the no. Some are, yes, but some are definitely not worth your time. And I've met a lot of family members. Nobody got that quote, huh? Yeah, these uncomfortable truths are uncomfortable. You don't need to be married to be in love. Just live the rest of eternity together. I don't, she can't, she ages. She doesn't live forever, unfortunately. Hello with girly voice is so fucking epic. Some, maybe not all of them. Yes, exactly. You could say you're meeting your quota. But yeah, it looks like that didn't get quoted. I hope that. Hold on. I'll even make a marker of that myself. Well, I'll come back to this. I've been doing that lately. I've been marking spots on the stream so I can go back and clip them later. Gilf succubus. I bet she never gets unhot. I mean, succubi, even though she probably ages, she'll probably never not be hot. I don't mean to feed into Jack, but it's probably true. She probably is like the vampire where they're forever good looking, but she ages and eventually dies good looking.
Some are.
Not his.
Have you ever met Bailey's family?
No, they always rejected the idea.
Did he try to introduce you to them?
He did.
You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and
Oh, it's the music.
Make sacrifices.
Funny you should mention that, even though we are in a fantasy world. The humor was not lost on me, game. You're not wrong. Hey, man, I've seen porn. I have perused the porn before. Why are we talking about prawn? Because succubi. Succubi stop aging physically at a certain point. Yep. Hyde hitting the hard truth. Yeah, Hyde is a great dude. I'm not gonna lie. Hyde is amazing because sometimes the hard truth needs to be heard. Some people need to be coddled. Some people need to be coerced. Some need to be reasoned with. Sometimes people need a swift kick in the ass to get themselves moving. It's all different. People are all different. Different ways to make people do different things. So for her, she might need a swift kick in the ass because that's what she needs to hear. She needs to be brought back to reality. And fucking Hyde is the man to do it. I have a problem doing that myself. I'm usually very gentle. I'm very gentle when I'm trying to bring truth to others or trying to be nice to others. Also, I just realized these 2 boxes have been getting bigger slowly and slowly. Freya is now just a sliver on the screen. Like that guy with the emus. You treat him well and all, but sometimes Jerry needs to be slapped in the face with a trash can lid. Exactly. Look at Jack Horner from, I'm using a fictional character, but look at Jack Horner from, you know, Puss in Boots. Jack Horner had it all. He had like an amazing business. He had like money on money. He had magical items, but it was never enough. Nobody ever like stood up against Jack, and he's turned into a spoiled monster, and reveled in it. In fact, that kid should have been fucking drop kicked ages ago.
And you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple.
I love Freya again. Jack Horner is a bitch. He is a bitch, but he's also amazing comic relief. Not the IKEA shark. What? Yo, nice. It'll eat your furniture. IKEA planned it all along. They made the shark so it'd eat your furniture so you would go buy more IKEA. You've fallen for their trap, you fool. Oops. Whoa, what took you so long? Whoa, what took you so long, idiot?
I'm sorry. I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice.
Take care on your way, Miss Lou.
I will.
Bye. Son, she ran away, but it's because she couldn't handle the truth. You were super harsh, old man.
Heh. But you agree with me, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. I'm just glad that you had some cojones. You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone?
I'm waiting for a friend.
And it just so happens here he is.
Oh, there he is. Speak of the dog.
What voice did I give him?
Good evening, everyone!
I think I did a lower tone. Like
here. A little bit, yeah. Like this.
Gave him more depth. Give Jack Horner just amazingly well thought out character. He uses the whole like 2-bit villain tropes, but you know what I mean? Like he is like a stock standard villain, but he revels in it. Unlike other villains who are like, I have my reasons for being evil, or they're just mustache twirlers, like Dick Dastardly and stuff like that. But he's got comedy behind him. Hey Lua, I know you are upset and all, but could you pay for your drink, please? Kind of running out on the business here. They never pay me. I don't know why, they just never pay me. Also, I just noticed everybody has their cell phone out on the counter for some reason. Why? What? Who does that? Nobody does that. Everybody in this game does it. You know, I'm always stuck in a pocket whenever I go somewhere. How does the effect that if Hyde were Italian, he'd be sitting in a corner drinking grappa, playing cards, and cursing God all the way in all the ways he wouldn't even believe. You wouldn't even believe. Because he's old. Buries into Memo's neck. My neck! My fluff! My fluff! Put it on my tab. Hi, Lobster. It's been a little while. Hey, Gala.
How are you doing, Freya?
I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker.
What did he do this time? Or what did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts.
Harshly.
To someone that needed it.
But not the way you said it.
Let me order a drink first, before I get into this crap. Then you folks tell me what happened.
What are you having this evening, sir?
Do you remember my first Fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple days ago.
You say that, but it's been like a week for me. The one with ginger and caffeine?
Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is?
Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea?
Yes. Tea, ginger, I'm still not sure what the last one might be.
Okay, I'll try experimenting with it.
You'll know when you get it right.
Oh god, now I gotta do actually experimenting. Alright, do that too. That's how old people are. That's how old I am. They curse, play Briscola, and watch digging projects. That's why there's no popular Italian vampires. They're too busy playing cards to stand out. Okay, so now I know the recipe for the remedy. Do you want it or nah? Can you give me a hint? So it was tea, ginger, and something else. It wasn't green tea, it was regular tea. There's only like 4 choices I can make here. More ginger! Silver! Yeah, that should be fine. Ah, yes. Oh, that reminds me. Mr. Skids actually got a gift from his dad this Christmas, which is rare. If you don't know, Mr. Skids hates his dad for many, many reasons. But he actually got a Christmas present this year. It was a literal block of silver. Like pure. It's like, it was like, I would say, like, I can't get proportions right because I'm so big. I'd say 3 American inches long, like maybe half an inch thick, and about like an inch and a half wide. And it was just this block of silver. And you want to know how much that's worth in today's climate? $200 of pure silver. Yeah, that's what his dad got him. $200 worth of silver. There's no really a way I can give a hint without spoiling it. What about, would it be cool? Would it be sweet? Would it be cool? That's what I was thinking of, Arcturus. Oof. I too wait for that day that Mr. Skids' father dies. Silver. There is no silver here on this rhetoric. I just started talking about silver because you reminded me of the Christmas present Mr. Skids got. I would put that to use either as a paperweight or melt it down for a knife. Oh, no. Silver doesn't make good knives. No. Silver tarnishes. Silver eventually rots away. That's why why do you think silverware, like actual tea kettles and stuff like that, those aren't solid silver. They're just coated in silver. They're usually copper or nickel, but they're coated in something. and they're usually plated. Like 98%, about maybe 90% of what you find in modern day homes and in normal antique shops is a certain metal coated in silver. That's why they're not that expensive. However, if they were made out of solid silver, that shit is expensive, mad expensive. That'll be a good riddance. The real big weight lifted off Mr. Skid's shoulders. Yeah, exactly. That man, he is such a right-wing idiot. Such a moron. Like, he just, all he does is sit there and make fun of, I don't even want to say the word, lib T, you know what I mean? That word. He uses that constantly. This is like, shut the fuck up. Like I said, me and Mr. Skids, we're kind of centralists. We believe in that there's moderation in both sides. That both sides are right and wrong. But man, being extreme on either side just makes you a complete idiot. Why would it be mad expensive? Because silver, it goes by weight. If you have something that's made out of pure silver, that makes it way expensive. Like, it goes by the gram. Hold on. How much is silver by the gram? It fluctuates. The price fluctuates between silver. So, per gram of silver is 77 cents right now. And like I said, that fluctuates. So that's... that gram is not very much. A gram is nothing. An ounce. Like an ounce of silver. Pure silver is worth 23 bucks. And an ounce, I think if I remember right, humans weigh an ounce as like a spoon. Like a normal average spoon can be about a couple ounces, and that, like, crazy. It's crazy. Hold on. I can do a little math here. A pair of nail clippers are about 1.4 or 5 ounces, depending on what material it's made out of and how big it is. So an average pair of toenail clippers is about 1.5 ounces. So if a pair of nail clippers was made out of silver, that alone would be worth 23 bucks. Now think of it this way. You have a full teapot that's probably worth, or it's probably weighted at like 2 pounds. Now imagine that teapot is all silver. Can you see it? That would be 16 ounces per pound. So 32 times 20 is what? 32 times 20 equals $640.
It's hideous.
It's hideous.
But beautiful in an ugly way.
But yeah,
mostly hideous.
So that means if you had a teapot completely made out of solid silver that weighed 2 pounds, that fucking teapot would be worth $640 average. Did I show you exactly how much one of those is worth? Did I prove it? Wah. Wah, wah, wah. That's a good one. Pewter. How much is pewter worth per worth? So pewter isn't worth as much, not even close. It's about worth $3 to $5 per pound at scrap value. which is nowhere near as much for, you know, pure silver. But pewter is pretty up there when it comes to objects of worth anymore. Like if you I'm pixelated. If you get figurines of old pewter, like small figurines, we're talking like desk size. I can't really show you because I'm all pixelated at the moment, but
We tried it the nice way. Now we do it the Skips way.
How much would a spoon cost? Like I said, I think a spoon is about an ounce or two in weight, probably 2 or 3 ounces. So a spoon would be worth about $20 to $30 if it was pure silver and not plated. But pewter figurines, especially the older ones, can be anywhere between $15 to $20 depending on who made them. I've sold a lot of pewter figurines in my day, and I've come across like ones that are rare, and I've sold like ones that are worth like $50, $60 even though they're small. So sometimes it depends on who made them.
But yeah. Did you just try to quote me with barking? I was like confused why you were trying to do quote God.
You should. It doesn't look like very much barking noises. It very much confused me. Not again. Platinum tea. Platinum is one of the highest valued metals in the ever. Like platinum is, I forget what. Yeah, platinum is insane. Platinum is worth per gram $32. It's more than silver. It's more than silver by $12, $13. Uranium? Oh god, if you have uranium. Uranium is like insane values. Uranium is worth I'm just checking to make sure I have the right numbers here. Oh, it's what is it? I guess it's not heavily wanted actually. Hold on. This doesn't make any sense. This one's hard to come up with because unfortunately uranium is so hard to get a hold of, and it's also a health risk for humans, so 50 grams is worth, well, depends on the type of uranium, but if you have uranium metal, it's worth like you have 4 grams of actual uranium metal, like metal, not just the rock, but the actual molded metal. It's worth $1,490 for 4 grams. Why are we attacking me? I'm reading. Well, guys, Mallow is not Wikipedia. Well, it is kind of my job to know this stuff. Oh no, the box. Wobbly box. It's what? It's a wet box. World's heaviest freaking box. So the metal itself is worth a lot. However, if it's just rock.
If it's just rock. 50 grams of uranium ore is worth $680. This is, how many pounds is that?
That'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it'd be 4. No. Yeah, 3.5 pounds. 3.5 pounds of pure uranium ore would be $680. He is the entire Google database. That's how I learn.
It's time
I
to
do
stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the f are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Making fun. There are. I think I've heard. No, I've not heard of uranium teapots, but I've heard of lead teapots. They used to make them back in like the mid 1850s, I think. Maybe earlier, maybe the 1820s.
Pass Games 123 asked me what would be the most expensive material to build a teapot out of. The most expensive material for a teapot would probably be antimatter, assuming you could contain it without annihilating yourself and your entire facility in the process. But then again, if you could afford antimatter, you're probably not too concerned about the price of teapots.
That sounds like something, John? Oh god, I forget his name every time. I don't know why. The creator of GLaDOS would do if he had antimatter. I guess we are talking about rare metals. I'm sorry, chat. Once you start talking about things like stuff like that, antiques, metals, worth stuff like that, that's in my ballpark. I am an antique seller, you know. I am, yeah, Cave Johnson. I always forget his name. You know, that is my thing. Like, look, I literally have a command for my store.
We tried it the nice way. Now we do it the Skips way.
Mostly warm with bitter and cool. So ginger with bitter and cool. Mostly warm, which we already have. Would it be milk then? That adds. I just noticed this adds that. Okay, so lemon. No, we tried lemon last time, yeah? Would it be milk then? Because that's the only thing that adds anything that's not sweet.
No.
Is this the new? What was that? Oh, it was the. I was like, what the hell's going on? I was confused. This guy already died of thirst. Mal, I really want to see that shit. I was sent to some. What is it? What is it? Hold on. Oh yeah, no, uranium glass is. Oh, I see. It's yeah, uranium glass. Yeah. I've encountered uranium glass. That stuff's worth a small fortune, depending also on who made it and what its shape. Uranium glass is also hard to come by because problem is you don't have to be a very good antiquer to know what uranium glass is. So everybody knows that uranium glass is worth a lot of money. So people, as soon as they find it, they're like, "Arr!" It's not sweet. So no honey. We've tried lemon. Wait, did we tried lemon, right? Did we try lemon before? You need a black light to spot it, though. Yes, you do. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium. Bombs. You don't know. You lie. I think we did try ginger and tea and ginger. I'm pretty sure we didn't try throwing in a lemon. We want warm to be the highest. If I add lemon, that makes it really bitter. Lemon makes it too bitter if it warm's got to be the highest. Only more ginger makes it does anything, but that's not... We've already tried tea and ginger. You unlock mint later. Aw. Okay, we'll try milk. My mom has some uranium teacup sets. Ooh, very nice. Ginger milk tea. We can make latte art. Here we go. We made almost a ghost here. I accidentally messed it up though. Hold on. Oh my god. I accidentally made something terrifying. It's like, oh god, it's like, you remember, you ever hear, anybody here ever play or not play, watch, One Piece? Where they end up seeing the giant monsters sticking out of the ocean during the Thriller bark? That's what that reminds me of. Immediately was those freaking gigantic beasts. Yeah, no one. Japanese painters in the 1600s. What do you mean, right ingredients, wrong order? There's an order to this shit? Ah. Are you serious? So I have to do milk first? Or wait, do I have to do milk or milk tea then ginger? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel it. Reset, cancel. Trash it. Abort, abort! I always love that line, where Tib, hold on. It always reminds me of The Spy. Where is it? I can find it really fast.
Abort! Abort!
Tea, milk, ginger. So I was right. So it is gonna have to be tea, milk, ginger. Oh man, that is... piss and vinegar. Jack. Luckily, it's not it's such a intuitive game. But now I'm gonna have to do this whole thing upside down. What was it, 5 minutes? Hold on, I'm gonna check before I start. That is a dreaded noise. Whenever I hear the reversing freaking record, I know bad shit's about to happen. Yes, it's 5. I thought so. I'm gonna click on the game first before I accidentally make a mess at anything. And now he is here to... Hold on, now he is here to... us! Okay. Warm, cool brew. Well, that makes things infinitely more complicated. It sure do. I can't, Galahad. So that, Galahad. Galahad. Wait, I know that name. What's that term from? I've heard of that term before. Galahad. It could be me. It could be you. It could be me. It could be you. It could even be both. What? He was the red spy. It was obvious. Watch. He's gonna turn red any second. Any second now. Ha! Look! Red! Oh, no, wait. That's blood. Big Hero 6? I think they took that name from something else. That's an ancient name. Galahad. Oh, God. Come on, somebody look up Galahad real quick for me, because I really can't. Galahad was a knight awarded to the Grawl. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, wait, isn't that like a knight? Like, I had this, like, feeling. I'm like, I know I've heard this. Like, it's like a knight, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to sound like an idiot. But apparently I was right. Let's try this one. Warning, red spy in the base. A red spy in the base?
Thank you, MalO. This might be it.
Are you sure?
Oh, fun fact with past games, sometimes medieval archers would engage in melee combat, mostly using one-handed swords. Now remember, these archers were Olympic-level weightlifters, to the point of their bones being denser, so image an arm that can pull hundreds of pounds swinging a sword at you.
Yeah, no, that's what, people like consider archers to be weak. You know what? You know how strong those old longbows? All right, the old longbows, we're talking like the quintessential weapon that won most of the English's wars. The longbow. Those things were as tall as a normal human being. They're like fucking 5'4" back then. And so was their bow. You know how much tension was on those damn things? Yeah, that was like a 20-pound draw. They had to have some serious muscle on them to pull that damn thing. The archers of old were not freaking weak. Tom Holland, British. I'm 5'9", and so it was probably up to my neck. Yeah, exactly.
I am not 100% sure, but please make a note of it in case of emergency.
Will do. No. Oh, 200 pound. Okay, pass games. Have you seen those swords that are like 7 foot long, tall? Yeah, that Masamune. No. No, they are the Claymore. You mean the Zweihander and the Claymore? Yeah, I've seen those. They're about as big as they get. There are some huger swords out there, but usually those were not really well made for battle. And the flamberge, yes. Yep. The Japanese invented a like 10-foot long katana that would be wielded by 2 soldiers, and it was meant to cut down soldier and horse. But as you would guess, swinging a sword that fucking big by when you were like 5'3" was no easy feat, even with 2 people, especially since you had to be in perfect synchronicity with the person wielding the weapon as well. Medieval English. No, they're Japanese made. What is? The Wakazashis. Wasn't Wakazashis the small one, or am I thinking of... Because it starts with a W, so I might be thinking of the wrong name. Forgot auto-tune. MalO got MalO-tuned. Now there's someone out who can wield one by themselves. Does his name start with an S? And does weird, like, music about angels start playing when he comes up? No, the Wakazashis are the big one. Was it the Washimis that I'm thinking of then? The small ones are the Tantos. There are Tantos, but there's one between Tanto and Katana, which is, I think, the Wakasashi. Or not the Wakasashi, but something like that. I'm pretty sure. They're like a short sword. Yeah, that's why the armor piercing, the arrow being able to pierce armor, that's why the English won so many wars back in the day and why they were able to, the Wado Ichimongi. That's no, the Wakasashi's the Wado Ichimongi. That's the smaller ones. But yeah, that's why the English won so many battles and wars. And why they took over the world, basically, is because of the longbow. It was other things, but the longbow was the hard worker. No, you idiot! Are you saying I was fucking right? Well, I kinda can't. Oh my god, the timer wasn't even going. What the hell? I can't look it up. I am stuck here. Because I'm reversed.
Okay, now I am ready for the story. So tell me about what happened. She's a better storyteller than me.
Alright, so there's this girl. I can look it up in a handful of seconds. And that's about it.
Hide, oh hide. You never change, do you? 5 minutes have passed already.
I figured, but I didn't have the timer running, so... Great story, bruh.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now.
Dude, honesty isn't good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick.
Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Ugh. Not you two. I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course.
I saw a woman standing next to one, so I think she did... I could be wrong. Next to one, what? Longbow?
I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me.
There we go. Now we good. It's not done yet. I'm like Goku with the spirit bomb. Nope, not done yet. The beak sword. Alright, hold on. Oh. It's a One Piece reference. Of course. I was right. It was Wakasashi. Okay, I was right the first time. Yeah, they're a little shorter than the average katana.
Seek fluid intake.
The shockwave of it would shred your insides. Jesus. Never sat next to one of those going off before. Fluid. Fluid. Here we go.
I understand. This place does have a special magic. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today.
You may be right, but there are better ways to say that you have it in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. Ah, so soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep.
Take care on your way, Freya.
I'd love to see one. I think actually Mr. Skid's watched one fire because there is... Oh, whoa. Oh, you got hit. You got hit by the smart detection. Aha. Oh, yeah, the Odachi Lumga. Yep. Tachi Lon. Okay, hold on. One 128 centimeters. Is that the one I'm thinking of? The Tachi Lumga, Nodachi Lumga. The Nadachi and then the Odachi. I'm trying to think. Hold on. What is that? So it'd be a 28 or 128 centimeter long freaking blade plus 64 centimeter would be, that's 192 centimeters. That would be, yep, 6 foot long, 6 foot and 2 inches. But that's still not the largest sword they made. That's not the biggest one. That still could be used by a single person. What I talked about was an actual sword that I remember watching a documentary on, because they were talking about Japanese war, or like Japanese wars and stuff, and how they used to fight like on horseback with bow and arrows and stuff. They didn't last long because it was too unruly to make and too big. But they literally made a Murasame blade. It's real. The Murasame blade that Sephiroth uses, it's real. That is actually a thing. But like I said, no normal human being could wield it by themselves. It was too big. There was literally no man that's why Final Fantasy does what it does. They say, oh man, nobody can wield that blade. Even though Cloud literally wields a blade that's like probably 40 pounds. But we digress from that.
Sleep tight.
See you guys. The cannon? I'll have to take a look at that later.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here?
I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out.
Seriously?
I thought the story from Freya was enough.
Oh, by the by, I forgot to do this. Lovely title there you got. Love the katanas. Oh, the sword died. Oh, that might be the one. That might even be the thing I was talking about from the whatchamacallit, the thing I was talking about. Where is it? Videos are us. Yes, that is the thing I was talking about. Not the video, but this is the sword I was talking about. Yeah, like I said, not many of these were made because they were literally unruly. They could not. The idea and plan was to have them be cut the sword, or I mean, cut the rider and the horse in one fell swoop.
A whopping 12.5 feet long.
I told you it was about over 10 feet, around 10 feet. Look at that fucking thing. Look at it. Unbelievable. That's literally an anime sword. That is 110% the weebiest thing. Documentary.
And the body being over 7 feet.
Yeah,
The
15-foot
sword weighs
blade.
around 31 pounds or 14.5 kilograms. Some have questioned who could have wielded this sword. Many have even put forward the theory of giants, saying that a human standing over 9 foot tall could have used this blade. Over time, many stories have come from all over the world, suggesting that giants did exist. Some individuals have even claimed they.
If I ever came to reality, that would be like my sword. Just like be an anime. I'd actually be an anime character and just pull it out of the glass case and just be like, "Yep, that was made for me."
Found giant bones.
Yeah, where's
These
Cloud?
stories are to be believed, then someone of this size could have used this weapon. However, scientists suggested that giants never existed.
Of course!
The largest swords come from this time period. There were giant weapons and armor from Japan.
Not at least not the ones you're
swords,
thinking
helmets,
of.
And giant suits of armor come from medieval times, even having tales of great heroes of extraordinary size and power. This very unwieldable sword is from one of the smallest races, meaning it would be near impossible for someone to wield it. Some have put forward the idea that swords like these were made as a testament to the swordsmith's abilities.
Arky, no!
Showing that they can create such a long blade and harden it properly without it snapping in the process. With some saying that this sword was never meant for combat, and was rather a masterpiece of craftsmanship to impress possible customers and other smiths.
It's not
However,
the original
the giant theory.
documentary I watched, which was years ago on
What do you guys
PBS.
think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
No, I don't want to stop playing the game. This was voted. French kissing a cat. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life? Asking her dating app partner. Pretty bold question to ask you your first date, Akiri thought to herself. In the first hour as well. Are you sure you want to know the answer? She asked back. Definitely, I think. It's the bestest breaker question, best icebreaker question, and it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are, and? Well, you know, I don't mean to offend you, but just in case your answer is, I cut someone into 12 parts, or I strangled my Tinder date till he died, it's an indicator that I will immediately run away. Fair enough. Kiri's interest in this guy increased. What the fuck do you mean? It's not a good, that's, getting like, fanfic vibes from this. Average Katana is a monster hunter. So do you want me to go first? He asked. I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine, not something I did just once so I could tell the story for the rest of my life. Oh, color me interested. So, I love to kiss cats. That doesn't sound too crazy. I'm talking about lips-to-lips kissing, especially French. I love to French... No, I'm not saying those lines. What? Her date responded without hiding his surprise. You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try doing it with a female one. Are you telling me you've kissed a female cat before? Coward. Both male and female, and I'm pretty flexible. He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising considering such secrets weren't usually revealed on the first date. Or ever, for many people. It's not that bad, you know. Here, let me tell you about the first time I French kissed my cat. I was about 14, and an age where most people feel curious about many, many things, especially sexual things. But I had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask someone to help me practice kissing. But I did have my biggest love in that time. Her name was Orin. She was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes. Her date still hadn't responded, so Akiri continued. Hold on. I have the perfect thing for this.
I try to get the waiter's attention by blinking in Morse code. Why are you blinking so much?
I got something in my eye.
Let me get it out.
No, thank you. I don't want to die.
Bonjour, sir was blinking at me. Is this because your date
Are
is
you
a
a freak? No. Good then. Bon appetit. It's that's when that happens. That is when you'd start blinking for help in Morse code. That's this in a nutshell. Time to add a quote. No! It's not my work. It's not my lines. I didn't make that up. Malo, this is why people think furries are into bestiality. I know! That's the problem! Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea and decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and paint my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the results. Like, when I went to read these stories, I did not expect that this is what I was going to be reading today. Not even close. I picked her up as usual, and without her knowing, I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course, she clawed her way out of my grip, but just in that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you have when you ride the merry-go-round the first time. No, roller coaster would be better comparison. This is Freya writing this, by the way. Yeah, Free needs to be fucking stopped. To her surprise, Akira noted that her date hadn't left her alone in the cafe, unlike previous dates she'd told her story to. Yeah, because that's a good opener. Are you crazy? The man asked, with his eyebrows halfway to his hairline. Well, you did ask about the craziest thing I've ever done. Why? You're not interested in kissing a cat even after listening to my story? God, no, I'm a dog person, for God's sake. Are you saying that he's hinting at freaking, kissing dogs? Like that? Freya, you need help. I know this was all building up to a joke, but it's not a very good joke. Bad joke. Galahad. Ginger chai latte, good to calm yet warm your nerve. Cool. And that fucking hurt.
To fill your daily dose of interaction.
Well, it was something indeed.
You said something about being my friend for years.
Yeah, why?
Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met?
Well, what do you mean?
Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get going.
Huh?
Alright. Malo, thanks for the evening.
The pleasure was mine.
Bye.
Please never read one of her articles again and give her a bad advice for her novel. I don't want to see her working ever again. We still haven't made it through this day, by the way.
What was that?
You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end the day?
Sure.
Drink. Cafe latte. Caffeine boost dominated by milk. I think we already know that one. Ah, finally, we made it to another day. Took us forever to get through that day. Took us over almost 3 hours. Saturday. The Evening Whispers. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. They're assholes, though. I know of one that's in my chat. Well, oh. Oh. Why did they have stars in their helmet? What are these? What is this spaceman spiff? Has Outer Wilds come to haunt me? Is the game like turning into one of the like Christmas spirits and has come to haunt me in my dying days? What must I change, oh spirit? Oh, it's this guy. Welcome. No.
Yeah. Oh, this sounds good. Hello there. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Ah, the usual Earthling linguistics problem. We will never get used to it.
Is it okay if I call you sir?
Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit.
Do you want to order anything, sir?
Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway.
What do you mean?
It is all right. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here?
Everything the same price in this coffee shop.
Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far.
Have you decided on what to order? It's a company man. Yeah! We heard the music playing. The freaking, he's dancing like this. No, not this guy in a bad way. I love him. He seems like, you know that Rick and Morty bit where there was like a nebula, like, alien creature? That's what feels I'm getting from this guy. You're going to love him? He hit the quota after being chased by a thumper. Good job, mate.
Okay, we would like to order anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Chocolate and cinnamon. Why not?
Goodbye, Moon Man.
Shut the fuck up about Moon Man! Back when, you know, the show was good. Can it actually be anything, Arcturus? Because I will just randomly throw shit together. I'm just gonna wait for Arcturus to say if I can just do anything, because I will just brew this chocolate cinnamon honey thing together. Yep, anything. Brewing it. We're just gonna do random. Cinnamon honey chocolate. Oh, it wasn't a special drink. Damn, I was hoping for special. Your drink is ready, sir. Hope it's to your liking.
Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this.
Now he's just that one character from My Hero Academia with the suck fingers. Black hole fingers.
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
He's sipping. Such good sipping. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Why did you put your finger in the drink?
That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course.
Drinking it? Okay.
Yes, drinking it. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organ to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Usually a polypropylene, I think. Polypropylene. Which is,
Usually, it's like the thing that butterflies have. That little curly thing they have. Yeah, I believe. Trust me, you'll like this guy. He sipped from finger. Guess where he pisses from? For $5, he'll show you where he pisses from.
Usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Oh,
I'm thinking of proboscis. Yeah, I was thinking of proboscis. I thought of that too. I'm like, wait, is that a proboscis? Pardon?
It is what you call plastic in shape of a long tubular stick.
I mean straw. Yep, he knew would say that.
Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much.
Not really. They don't really. Only when they drink drinks from outside, like a store, like a small restaurant, fast food restaurant. Is that toboscis?
Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinks occasions we have encountered. And it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet.
No, it is not. That's all lies. That's all bullshit. That is literally, if you're trying to make a, what's the word? A political commentary on that, it's all fucking lies. You know what really pollutes the fucking ocean? The fishing industry. That's where the main problem lies. Your fucking fishing industry. They can't monitor ships and stuff just throwing old nets and plastics away off the ship. And they do it constantly. The shipping industry is literally what causes the problem. Not you, Jack. Liar. You just like to be contradictarian. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw?
The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatus, we do not need to put our appendages into the liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthling decision-making processes.
I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hands on a straw.
Affirmative.
By the way, you said you just arrived? Where did you come from, sir?
Far, far away. Beyond the stars. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here.
A mission?
Yes.
What kind of mission?
Find what the Earthlings call a female.
And then?
Breed.
Bye. Convenience takes precedence. You jackass, we switched to plastic for environment and issues because we didn't want to cut trees. We don't know any better, is all.
The human race is stupid.
So he came from a faraway place to find a date.
Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time.
No, I'm not talking about that kind of date.
Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits.
I wasn't talking about that kind of date either.
Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes.
Yeah, tell me about it. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages.
Earthlings really need to work on their communication skills. This is why wars start. There are so many ways to make communication more direct and simple, like physical altercations. Of all the places we have been to, this place was the worst communication methods.
Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far?
Not good.
It's not. English is fucking easy as shit. I have to disagree with you on some accounts. Sure, English is easy to learn, but fucking difficult as hell to master. And not only that, writing English is a pain in the ball sack. It's one of the more complicated languages when it comes to proper punctuation. Or a hive mind. Hold on. We have things to investigate. You got Freya's full thing. Alright, I don't think we did the full thing here. Coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Neumann and Murakami. So there's that. What am I doing with my life? Working on it as a journalist because that's the best way to learn how to write better. Talk to people who have experienced more than you and get paid for learning things. Georgie Gala self-summary. Veteran, now working in the hospital. Lua. God. More French. Hold on. Fudge. More French it is. It's the same as last time, but it's got more to it. Votre âme est une passage chose qui vont charmant. French. I never learned how to do French. I was always bad at it. Musque it. I know that Q, I think, is the word what? Musquis. Oops. It's spelled one. Musquis it. Cuisse. Let's see. But French is like Japanese, where it, from English, it kind of does things backwards, similar to Yoda speak, where they're like, if I said something like, I walked over the bridge, French and Japanese kind of do it as, the bridge I walked over. Simon Cry of Fear. Hi, Lucario. How are you? Quis et burgemesque jaunt. I misspell this. Jaunt. word one more time. Joint de luth et dansont et quasi Rest is sus liors disguising fantasies. I at least I know a lot about English because I used to be into writing, and a lot of English words actually derive from French. So if you see a word that's kind of suspiciously looks English, it's because it was Englishified from the French. Spanish harder because they have to write in the accents. French is pretty hard. Chinese, Arab, Japanese, not to mention the absolutely demented way Germans count numbers. I've heard of the way the Germans do their numbers. It's kind of insane. It's a poem. It's from a poem. It's 100% from a poem. It's a French poem. It is, your soul is a delicate landscape where Rome charming masks and bergamasques, playing the lute and dancing and seeming almost sad under the whimsical disguises. It's whimsical or fantasy. So fantasques is like French for whimsy or fantasy. We call Bergamo, a Bergamasco. Astronaut customer? More than that, I'm pretty sure they're an aliens. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. What I'm doing with my life. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends, enraptured by the forbidden fruit. The forbidden elf cock. Bailey's, Hyde, Rachel. We've already gone through them. Bergamo. I don't know. I don't know what the translation of Bergamesques is. Oh god, what's the fucking story tonight? Swipe right to outer space. Hello there, I'm a female alien. That's what you call us, right? From a planet located in a galaxy that humans call Andromeda. I'm here to make sure my kind can survive longer and spread farther across the universe. That's what was written in on her dating app profile. As a sci-fi nerd, I didn't need to think much about swiping right. Even though the pictures she was using for her profile were just cosplaying silhouettes and weird artsy spaceship-like photos. And here she is now, sipping her cup of papaya wamana, looking exactly like the dream girl I've always fantasized about. Dark, bobbed hair, thick eyebrows, so thick, sharp eyes, and a never-ending smile directed right at me. So yeah, I came to this place like 168 hours ago. There were 12 of us, and I'm lucky one being located in the place with such fantastic drinks. She says, after some time spent explaining about her task as an alien. How did she find out about this information before she even got in here? Well, from French to Italian, it just says Bergamo, as in the city, so I guess? I love sci-fi, but this might be too much. She hasn't said anything about her job, where she was really born, or any other normal stuff. Maybe she's crazy. That must be it. No way such a perfect looking girl could be perfect on the inside, too, I say to myself. So what's your plan? Are you going to release this story as a novel, comic, game, a movie? I ask her. What story? The story you've been telling me. It sounds like it could be really popular if you adapted it to the right medium. Well, I've been telling the story through social media and dating apps. That's not enough. If it could be adapted to some sort of mainstream media, you could be rich, you know? You could be famous. Famous. Does that mean more of you people would know about my people and our mission? Oh, definitely. And with exposure like that, it would be easier for me to meet humans with high-quality seeds. Stop. Yeah, I guess. Okay then, where should I start? Suddenly my phone starts ringing. It's my best friend. Pardon me for a minute. I need to get this, I say to her as I answer the call. Yo, dude, who the hell is that chick you're with? She's freaking gorgeous, man. My friend excitedly meets my ear. An overly loud whisper I'm immediately suspicious of. What? Are you, at our usual coffee shop? Yeah, bro, I'm lining up at the counter. Do you see me? Oh, yep, there you are. You lucky bastard. Where did you meet this beauty? Man, I always love it when they grow their hair super long and then color it like that. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, the chick, bro. You sat right in front of you. She looks like my ideal girl. Long hair, all rainbow colored like that. Big-eyed and those cheekbones. I put down my phone and stare at the round-cheeked girl in front of me with a strange mix of emotions. Why are you looking at me like that? She asks. You really are an alien. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you this whole time. Well, fuck me. You can't say that in the newspaper. Finally, that was the task all along, so my place or yours, and please no protection.
Stop. Stop.
Freya needs to get laid. Freya needs to get laid, chat. She really needs it.
We are using the unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as the interaction.
I was wearing my armor. Why weren't you wearing protection? I was wearing my armor. I can't do Vegeta. Huh. I never heard about that. Wait, are you talking about a dating app?
This system used a fire symbol as their sign.
Ender. Are you talking about a dating app? Or you are talking about one? Yes, the sex episode.
But again, we found some contradictions in the application.
And what do you mean?
According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you want to breed. And when two interactions swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process.
It didn't go well, I assume.
Most of them started communicating with very big letters in the communication platform. And they said some words that cannot be considered proper.
I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them?
Some of them actually did not get mad. Or
that was actually me saying that. Whoops. Malo, breed these now!
Oh, some of them are laughing with text.
Did you get to meet them?
We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear.
But some did?
Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings, even though we decided to go to the various recommended places according to our database.
And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places?
Correct.
Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone?
Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling has different interpretations of time.
You're right about that. There they are. Is it gonna be the... It's an orc. No! I wanted to date the orc. Good evening, miss. I don't know how to voice this character.
Gender, lower gender. How do I do this? This. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Test. Give her a deep husky voice. I'm trying to give her a little bit of femininity while also keeping it a bit deep. A little bit, maybe a little bit more this. Evening. This is hard. Evening.
No, that's too husky. Evening. What about this? Is this better? Evening. I have to do some really complicated stuff. Evening. I'm waiting for improvement here. Evening.
What would you like to order? Would you like to order something?
Cafe latte, please.
Cafe latte was coffee, milk. Coffee, milk. Didn't she order that last time? Oh, you were? I kinda was, yes. I'm gonna make ghost. Can I make the ghost again? I wanna make the ghost again. I really wanted to make the ghost again, but I don't think I can do that again. Oops, I meant to etch. Ghost. Spooky ghost. No. What do you mean, no? There you go. Art. Your order is ready, miss.
Thank you.
How is it?
Good.
Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss?
Yeah, you know the drill.
Please enjoy your time.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, God.
Oh, nothing. Pardon us.
Okay. This is gonna be tough.
Excuse us.
Yes?
Are you waiting for someone?
Not this again. No, I'm not waiting for anyone.
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone.
Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she is an orc just like you.
Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc.
But is your name Uruk High 69?
Oh my god. Is this guy sane?
Please, pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here.
So, you have not answered our question. Are you Uruk High 69?
No. My name is Myrtle. I never use Uruk High 69 anywhere.
Oh, you really are not her.
Of course I'm not! Seriously, men nowadays. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Yeah, I feel bad.
Bad for this guy. Also, I know what I sound like. I don't sound like the orc female because I don't know how to make a husky female voice. I know who I sound like though.
Kill your family! Kill your family! Kill your family! Can I get a hug?
Merrick! I accidentally made her sound like Merrick. Ah, there's Myrtle. Is that a dwarf or a gnome? Ah, she looks pretty good, happy in that image. Birthday, 13th of May. Game to... Oh, she's a game developer. That's cool. Game programming. Working on Full Metal Conflict. Clown. You sound like Rouge the Bat after she's been smoking for 20 years. Yeah, I know. She doesn't have to be rude. She's playing the racism card, chat, if you couldn't tell. Clown! Tee-hee! Tee-hee clowns. I just wanted to read that.
Or go to the club or anything.
What? But we don't have any friends on Earth.
Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth?
Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet.
Man.
Pardon us for the interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the research result, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Not that
type of club. Aliens. Runescape clubs.
Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc?
About an hour ago, according to the local time.
She's bailing on you, man.
What does that mean?
It means big chance she's not coming.
I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you.
She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her?
We have. She read it according to the application.
Did she reply?
No.
Yep. Stood up. She an orc? What a dork orc. She's a game programmer. She's definitely a dork orc. She's my type. I don't have like an actual special thing for orcs, but some orcs I think look very cute, and especially with ones that have actual noses. She also has a very cute like tusk. How do I get a date with Malo? You gotta find the right app, I guess. T. You're chill. I mean, cringe.
Ouch. Or I should say, ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming.
I believe Miss Myrtle here is right.
That was... We are pretty objective people. But somehow Earth's vagueness has taught us a new kind of feeling.
This has happened before?
Many times.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy.
Earthlings use strategies to breed.
Only good orc is an orc. Orc? An orca? No. Must hate what they do. I just hate what they do with the male orcs. You mean just like bona fide battle hunks with no noses? That's because they actually have good character development with those orcs in Skyrim. Interspecies!
Breeding!
Oh, orc from Warhammer. Yeah, those are great. They're great.
The most complicated strategies, in fact.
Your kind never cease to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore.
You can stay if you like. Yay, hugs! I don't know if you can mass hug unless you, unless you're a mod.
Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner.
Please, call me Malo.
Thank you for your time, Malo. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth.
Sure. It's called norm, by the way, the breeding norms. Although you can also use strategy as the key word.
We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off.
Take care on your way. I'm guessing Freya missed it. You missed it, Freya. You damn missed it. You fool. He just gave up. Oh my god. Sad alien. This orc feels like one from that one from fantasy football game. Yeah, I haven't seen orcs like that in a while. Whoa, boy, who the hell was that? Oh, hi there, Freya. Was an astronaut doing it? What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Laika the dog? A date from a dating app. I should have been there. What does their day look like? The date didn't show up. Oh, ouch. Orc ball.
Orc ball, just me smash thing.
Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. Oh, what do you mean? Casual free of racism. They might be an alien. Alien. Like, Englishman in New York, alien, or alien. 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 Outer space. Probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you got a lot of different visitors here, but wow. Wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah. How's it going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With a capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Yeah, nice. May I see it? What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've written so far?
No.
Please don't. Oh, why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. I don't know about that one. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I can share some feedback. Oh, wait. I wonder what MalO wears to work. You'll see soon. Oh, wait. MalO, what would you do if you saw a kid be really disrespectful to his mom?
Yeet the child.
But, oh yeah, just let the mom handle it. Or, you know, yeet the child. You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft. Oh, so you're planning to show it all along. Eat the child. Share with me. Hee. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Come on, you know I know the drill. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. All right. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback. I will.
It's trash.
Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. I'll give you a cookie if you hand it over. Here it is. And yep. Now, let's see. Eric Cartman walks up to you and with a fire aim. What? How are orcs at fleshy sins, I wonder? Oh god. Degenerates! You're all degenerates! How was it? Let me read it on my own pace, okay? What's wrong? Is it that bad? Main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think this character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example? You? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft. I'm not done yet. What? Oh. I heard the squish. Squish squash.
Fish.
Cute fish girl. Oh wait, actually, is this the tentacle girl we saw in the I think one of the comics? I think she has tentacle legs. fish lady. As shark, I am interested. I'm interested. She looks guilty as fuck. She's like the cat that scratched your furniture and knew that they did bad, and when you get home, you just see it look down at them. They're all guilty. Would you like to drink here or something? This actually might work. Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding. I'll order right away. I sound like a me. I sound like a me from the Metopia. We got merfolk. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like. As long as we can have the ingredients, or we do have the ingredients. If that's the case, you know masala chai? The tea with spices? Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please. I do not know how this goes. The tea with chai. So it's got to have a tea base, right? I'm guessing cinnamon and ginger. I'll try that. We'll try that first. Fish eggs. Nope, that is trash. Did I do it in the wrong order? You no, shut up. Why are you all like this?
Why are you like this?
Aha! I had it in the wrong order. Serve. I believe this is the drink you were talking about. From the look of it, I think it is. Oh. Let's give it a taste. I forgot that I shouldn't have had the echo on. This... Is it bad, miss? Oh no! It's really good. It's just brought back some memories. Hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh. Where were we? Ah, the main character. Squirt. Too horny. Character feels very...
You.
Very you. Oh no, my voice. No.
No.
No. No. No. No. It's not supposed to be this high.
Not supposed to be this high.
Come on. She looks like a... Fucking don't even go there with the Vaporeon. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. You think that's okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so.
Sorry. It's still time, pal! I don't want it higher. Went there and gonna stay there. No, you're not allowed to be there. I get the spray bottle out.
Did you say something?
Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Are you a fiction writer?
Yes, I am.
That sounds so cool. This is as low as I can get.
Wait.
Maybe.
If I don't know, no. Oh, that sounds cool though. That's not what I wanted.
Hello. Is
this?
Nope.
And I lower myself a little bit. There we go. That sounds a bit closer to what we had.
Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction. Short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. Hold on. We made a new brew. Spiced tea from Southern Asia. Do we have her on our thing now? Not yet. Wrist cookie! No. Pokeball toss it to fish. It's not Magikarp. It's not gonna work. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. That was a weird line read. Hey!
Wow. How many books have you written? This character's voice keeps singing pitch. I missed the voice that I had for her earlier.
Well, this would be my first book if I finished it.
You always wanted to be a fiction writer, but, well, I used to be at least. But conjuring words is hard.
I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did.
A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is, uncommon.
What do you do? What's your name again?
Oh, pardon me. My name is Aqua.
What the fuck? Why? That is like, oh my god, that is like naming, a black child Black. That's pretty bad. A researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. Octopus tentacles. I like how the tentacles kind of drape over her shoulder. It's a nice touch. Your name is an anomaly.
I am an anomaly.
Rage quit. Go on, rage quit. Do it. Do us both a favor. Snorting, laughing. Hey, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is MalO. Greetings, Miss Aqua.
Nice to meet you.
So yeah, what do you do?
I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time.
Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know.
Thanks.
You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right?
Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing.
What kind of fields are you researching, by the way?
I focus on computer graphics.
Whoa.
It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! Forgot you're a journalist. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to offend you.
Come on. You don't have to worry so much about everything. It's all right. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh no.
I lost the husky voice. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in the computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique of 3D environments? I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for the project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on MFC?
Oops. I'm sorry, I got a bit too excited all of a sudden. Tune hello radio. Don't be. It's nice to meet. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the things you work on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. Bad boy. It looks like we're not gonna have any shot with the orc or the Aqua because it looks like these two are hitting it off pretty good. But oh, wrong one. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do on the project? I'm one of the technical artists. Ah, no wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask you for your business card or something? Me and my friends have something we want to discuss. We submitted queries through our department's contact form, but we haven't received any replies. Ah, yes. That happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department, and sometimes it takes a bit to respond. Pardon us for that. Of course, should have expected that. I don't have my card with me right now, but, we can swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Yep, got it. This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series we're getting a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that one. To be honest, I hated the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium. Like Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds could never be a movie. It could never be a book. There is literally no other way to play that. Yeah, Jack, I said this thing. Yeah, I literally said it's like naming a African-American child Black. It makes no sense. Oh. And FMC has no exceptions to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of games you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that have got bored of the current state of video games. That's true. Like me! I play artsy games! Like naming my cart. Wait a minute. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Since a lot of the players are not gamers, and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Sorry, I rambled on for too long. But at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was usually that was a really good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look of an artsy hipster, you know. She really does. Nailed it. So, do you understand my point about adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you the first thing tomorrow about our question. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to get home. We can walk to the bus together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, you won't bother me at all. Shall we go? Sure. Thank you so much, MalO. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with your writing. You take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Oh god, this place is full of weirdos. We had spaceman aliens, orcs, fish folk with squid legs. Octopus legs, actually. So, yeah, that was a nice talk. But you haven't given me a proper feedback for my draft yet. I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Eh? Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes! Really? You're mysterious, that much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Been sussed out. Admit it. Yeah, okay, you got me. But this won't be short. And I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Flippity floppity floppity! Your book is now my property! Midsummer Night's Dream. Sweet and memorable like summertime blues. Looks like there was a lemon in there. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Do we want to play Sunday? Research found that most fury sedatives on the market are not safe. Profile, Morris Lester from Slum to Glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. What's an actuary? What's an actuary? Actuary! Actuary! Actuaries analyze the financial costs of risk and uncertainty. They use mathematics, statistics, and financial theory to assess the risk of potential events. And they help businessmen and clients develop policies to minimize the cost of that risk. So a pencil pusher is what you're saying. It didn't seem like he didn't figure out all the risks, huh, chat? Because pretty sure that risk got him pretty good. Oh, you don't want to. Whoa. Kill and smile, army. Space. Room service. Cyberpunk Love Hotel. Okay. Okay. Break time. Break time, chat. It's time to take a break. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep playing this game yet. I will tell you what if I'm gonna keep playing this game. Who the hell is Steve Jobs?